Let's take you now back to the Joshlin Smith trial sitting in the High Court in Saldanha. Laurentia Lombaard, the fourth accused that turned state witness, is currently testifying. Let's listen in.
Return from the car wash. Start there again and try and a little bit slower if you can.
That's correct, my lord.
So you came back from the car wash, took the food to Ayanda, and then?
Toen vat ik met twee kinders, ga ik om naar Kelly zei toe, ben ik hier bij die rondse, bij die rondse.
Then I took my two kids going to Ayanda's house. I went past this house.
Dus
she went to Kelly's house.
that's correct.
Interpreted went to Ayanda's house. I heard Ayanda.
Then I went to Kelly's house. I went past the house.
Now just stop there. The witness used the Afrikaans word om. Toe gaan ek om. Now Kelly says. Now that can be translated I went around. It can be translated I went to. Subject to how you speak. But we now know she went to Kelly's house, whether you use the word around or not. And she went past the rocks. Now, you may or may not be aware, Ms. Lombard, that we visited the area. So we know where Kelly's house was. We know where the rocks were, and they still are. And we know where your house is. And we know that your door faces away from the rocks, if one would look from the rocks. Now, the route to Kelly's house, there's sort of a fence behind your house. We saw the wires there. And there's a little footpath going that goes past the rocks to Kelly's place.
That's correct, my lord.
It looked like that at the time when you were there in 2024.
That's correct, my lord.
I'm saying this to you so that maybe you can explain with reference to certain points. We also know where the canal runs. Good. Yes, thank you, Ms. Swanepoel.
As the court pleases, my lord. So, when you say you went na Kelly's huis, when you went to Kelly's house, you're saying you went past the rocks.
Yes.
Maybe you can now, in light of the explanation that the Honourable Court has just given you, just explain the road that you followed, how you got there.
Achterom bij Ayanda, achterom. Hij pad aan de achterkant voorbij die rotsklippen. Daar achterom ga ik naar Kelly's huis toe.
That footpath between Ayanda, past the rocks to Kelly's house.
Yes.
Now, you also said that as you were now walking to the house, you saw a vehicle.
Where did you? said,
Does
My lord, I apologize. This witness, I did not hear that she spoke anything about any vehicle yet. She's still walking towards.
You might not have heard, Mr. Armson, but I did.
I didn't hear that.
The last time I checked, a bakkie is a vehicle.
Yes, the bakkie, but not any.
She
other
spoke about a detective bakkie, a speerders bakkie. Now, a bakkie is a vehicle. I'm going to check this afternoon whether my bakkie is a vehicle. The objection is overruled.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the court pleased, my lord?
You know, Ms. Swanepoel, because we're going back and forth, that's where the confusion comes in. I'm going to ask you, structure the evidence. Let's adjourn now. We rushed it this afternoon. Then maybe, because you can still consult with the witness, work out a structure so that we follow it step by step tomorrow. And maybe the strategy should be that it's a question and answer. Because if the witness is going to tell the story, you would want to go back, and then my notes look like a fruit salad. Because now I have to go back to a previous paragraph and quickly fill in some missing information. You would have noticed, maybe if you did, I'm trying to write down verbatim as the witness testifies, but I also break it up in numbers.